It's Wednesday night, and here's what happened. We are still having a good time, guys. In addition to Susan Crawford winning the Wisconsin Supreme Court seat, Dr. Jill Underly has won re election as the Superintendent of Public Instruction. But now for the kind of bad news. Donald Trump today unveiled his Day of Liberation tariffs plan. Without exaggeration, every single thing that you purchase will be at least 10% more expensive starting fairly immediately. I explained this really well on the campaign, so I'm just going to drop that reminder video back in here for you now about how tariffs are going to work. Have you heard about Trump's tax on tequila? Donald Trump quite simply does not understand what a tariff is, and he does not understand that the American people are the ones who pay a tariff, even if you put the tariff on another country. Now, the easiest way for people to exemplify this is the fact that tequila can literally only be made in Mexico and imported to the United States. Same goes for cognac and Scotch whiskey. So things like Celsius would also be more expensive because of the aluminum can it comes in. Celsius is canned in Boca Raton, Florida. But the aluminum cans that we put the Celsius in are imported from Mexico, China, the United Arab Emirates, Canada, and Saudi Arabia. So even products that are made here in America would be more expensive based on Trump's tariffs. And no amount of outreach from the National Retail Federation has stopped Trump from continuing to promise he will put a tariff on everything. Now, Democrats have responded to this by saying that they are going to propose a bill that some Republicans are actually maybe going to vote with them in favor of that would nullify any of the tariffs on at least Canada to start. Don't think Republicans are making good financial decisions now, though. Republicans will also propose a bill that would sell off national parks and lands to fund Trump's tax cuts. Literally, we could fairly tax the millionaires and billionaires who have more money than they or their heirs could ever spend to fund our government, or we can make a short-term decision to sell off national lands to fund the government for a couple of years. The tax plan that they're working through right now also adds trillions of dollars to the national deficit. So hopefully, with some of the enthusiasm coming off of Cory Booker's 25-hour and 5-minute stalemate speech, we can stop them from allowing this tax plan to go into effect. Elon Musk is allegedly leaving the Trump administration before the 130 days that he committed to is up. Even when we lose Elon, we'll still be stuck with RFK Jr., who has prioritized things like putting a ban on purchasing soda with your SNAP dollars and firing dozens of veterinarians who are responsible for things like covering the bird flu and pet food safety. So if you're a person who gives your pet raw food, you might want to reconsider that while they work out what's going on with the FDA and the firing of these veterinarians that oversee pet food safety. I've got one more video for tonight, so I will see you in a couple minutes with that. It has to do with TV news anchors, conservative media, and billions of dollars.